Hello everybody, it's me, DS again, and... heck yeah! So, this is my NECA 1995 Godzilla figure. And, fun fact, this is one of my first Godzilla figures of all time. So, I do kind of have a pretty good, relationship with this one. Anyway, let's get right into the review. So, if you haven't noticed already, they use, this bluish plastic vine. I don't know what it is, but I know some people might not like it as much, because I mean they did actually fix this with the later releases like GMK or 1962, but to be honest, I do kind of like how this looks. It gives me a lot of Trent Masters vibes, you know? Like those old 90s Godzilla posters. It has that style, you know, that 90s kind of style, which I actually really like. And to be completely honest, I think it looks pretty good for this Godzilla design. Just not for the 1995 Burning Godzilla. I feel like they should have used a black color for that, but I mean, oh well. He looks like the kind of Godzilla that would say something like, "Wacky dude!" Oh god, this is giving me Terminator 2 vibes. He got this really nice paint on his eyes, and his face just looks very nice. The only problem that I have is that, his teeth on the outside aren't really painted. But, when you look inside the mouth, they look painted, even though they're not on the outside. But, I mean, I don't know. I think that was just a mistake on the production run thingy, but it doesn't really matter that much. His finger claws and his toe claws all have this bluish kind of color to it, while his dorsal fins have, this more greenish yellow. I'm not sure why it's that color, but I mean, it looks good. Anyway, let's get on to figure articulation. He's got a ball joint at the foot, a hinge at the knee, and a ball joint, or more of a swivel at his thigh. He has a nice ball joints going all the way down his... Oh. Yeah, that's... My god. Yeah, for some reason when I got this figure, his tail is so hard to move. And even when I move it, it's only this portion that moves. So this is one of the downsides to this figure. But anyway. You have a ball joint at the torso. You have a ball joint at the base of the shoulder. This hinge at the arm part, it's two parts. And a hinge for his elbow. You have a ball joint for his hand. And a hinge at his fingers. He has a ball joint at the base of the neck. And a ball joint at the head. And of course, the jaw. Okay, I just want to warn some people. This head, the head ball joint here, is very, very fragile. So, be careful with it. Because even though my figure's head ball joint hasn't broken, I've heard a lot of reports of other people's figures of this guy breaking. So I just want to make that clear. And if you were wondering, no accessories. He could have came with a beam, but oh well. Now, let's go on to scale. So he comes in around 6.5 inches tall and about 10 inches long. Here he is next to the 2014 Bandai Creation GMK Ghidorah, the Ultra Monster Series Gomez, the Bandai 1995 Godzilla Jr., the Bandai Movie Monster Series Megalon, and last but not least, the NECA GMK Godzilla. So yeah, I really do like this Godzilla, and the Godzilla design in general. Yeah, he's got that Trent Masters 90s look, which I really like. He also kind of reminds me of the Godzilla 90s from the Atari Godzilla game, which I think is pretty cool. I also kind of use this guy more for like talking, with like me talking to the viewer as a Godzilla figure. I usually use this guy, which is also pretty cool. I mean, I could use my Godzilla 2000, but I mean, I don't know, this guy just seems better for that role. But yeah, even though I don't really use this guy in a lot of my stop motions, he's really one of my favorite Godzilla like figures out of my collection. Not only because he's one of my first, but it's just because he looks cool in general, and he's also very articulated. Yeah, if you're a Heisei fan, definitely pick this guy up. Well, kind of the reason why I like this guy is because, like, he has the more retro look, which I really like. It's the style of my channel. But, some others might not like the blue, but I mean, I like it. You can like whatever you want. It's just, this is a cool design. Definitely pick him up if you want him. Anyway, that's all for today.